Marvel Comics' already over-bloated 2023 event schedule is apparently going to get a little bit bigger. We've got details on a new summer event, even though they've already got 2 or 3 planned to talk about today. I'm not supposed to be here. It's actually my birthday. I'm 45 years old today. I'm supposed to be taking the day off. Marvel and DC haven't announced anything worth talking about in like 90 days. And finally, I'm going to take a day off. They have like 3 or 4 things that I actually have to cover. So I'm here with you guys today. If you want to celebrate my birthday with me, we'll be doing that tomorrow live at 10 a.m. on the channel to about noon Eastern Standard Time, talking about the big event from Marvel Comics, the Night Terrors event from DC Comics, talking about my birthday and being just a little bit older. And it's all going to be comic books this time. We're not talking about any movies or pop culture stuff at all. 2.5 hours of straight comic book talk tomorrow. Definitely join us and celebrate my birthday with me. Now that we've got that out of the way, let's talk about Contest of Chaos and Marvel Comics' next event for 2023. Marvel released new promotional artwork created by Brian Hitch for Contest of Chaos, a new saga launching in 2023. The image sees a number of iconic Marvel heroes, including Deadpool, Moon Knight, Captain America, Captain Marvel, and many more, fighting one another in a Civil War manner for reasons that remain to be seen. Witness the corruption of absolute chaos in Contest of Chaos, arriving in summer of 2023. The publisher teased while promising more details will follow at a later date. The creative team attached to Contest of Chaos has not yet been announced. But who are we kidding? At this point, does it really matter who they put on the book? I mean, it's a Marvel comic event. It basically means nothing. They're going to basically tie everything up by the end, and nothing is going to have mattered, and you're just going to waste all of your money. They'll probably do like an Alpha series and then an Omega series. And then in the middle, it's just going to be a bunch of mini-series written by writers that you would never actually pay for their comic books. But because it's tied to a Marvel Comics event, we're supposed to get excited and like spend our money and stuff like that. It's like it's hard not to be jaded at Marvel Comics at this point. There's just so many events, and how many times are we going to see heroes fighting heroes? It's the same old song and dance from Marvel, and there's just not a whole lot exciting going on here. Even the name Contest of Chaos, I guess they didn't want to use Contest of Champions because that was the name of a video game, so they changed one of the words. But now it's a new idea, right? Because it's chaos, not champions. Like, okay, if that's what you're selling, good luck with that, because I don't think a lot of people are going to be buying this. You know, it's hard to be excited for Marvel Comics. In fact, this is what Doc had to say. Friend of the channel, Marvel Comics aficionado himself, Doc, went to social media and said, "But why? You're doing Ultimate Invasion or whatever it's called at literally the same time with the same characters and even using the same artist for the promo art. Ooh, Marvel's 97th straight Heroes versus Heroes event." And then a yawning emoji. And to be perfectly honest, that's basically the reaction of most people to this event announcement. And what are the chances this is the Jonathan Hickman Valerio Schiti project that we haven't heard about yet? We know that Jonathan Hickman's working with Brian Hitch on that Ultimate Universe thing. Maybe he's doing this as well. Apparently, that project and the secret Jonathan Hickman Valerio Schiti project are actually separate. It would have been nice for Marvel Comics to actually reach out to the people that were writing the articles and give them the information to say, yeah, this isn't actually Jonathan Hickman's secret project. This is just another Jonathan Hickman project. You know, the thing that we teased a while ago, we actually haven't got to. So maybe Jonathan Hickman's writing it, but even then, this feels so blasé and boring. I would like to be able to sell this to you, but I got nothing here. I'm working with absolute nothing because it's Marvel Comics Creative. While Contest of Chaos doesn't have an exact release date at the time of this article's publication, Marvel has already announced 2 other major events coming in summer of 2023. Summer of Symbiotes was announced at New York Comic Con, featuring Venom, Carnage, Red Goblin, and a number of other recognizable characters. The publisher has also teased a Death of Venomverse development coming in June of 2023. With more details coming at a later date. As for the X-Men, the summer of 2023 will also introduce a Fall of X event, which begins with the 3rd annual Hellfire Gala and could bring about the end of Mutant Kind's Krakoan Age. So there's already 3, potentially 4, if you want to count it that way, events scheduled for summer of 2023 from Marvel Comics, and now there's a 4th. The law of diminishing returns is already kicking in. We heard from Perch not that long ago that the orders for these events like Sins of Sinister and Axe Judgment Day, they're just not there because there's no interest. You can only peddle variant covers associated with events so many times before people are like, but the stories absolutely suck. You're putting nothing into them. There's nothing creative whatsoever. It's just like, I don't know. I wish I had more for you. I wish I could say this was going to be good and I could be excited, but I'm just not. We do have very few details, but Contest of Chaos is coming. We're also getting Ultimate Invasion, perhaps both by Jonathan Hickman. Who knows? Who gives a fuck, really? But happy birthday to me. Not really excited to talk about this. And you want to know why? It's because the events absolutely suck. You don't believe me? Doc and I reviewed the final issue of A.X.E Judgment Day, the big X-Men Avengers Eternals crossover event, and it was absolutely humiliating for Marvel Comics. If you haven't seen this, the way they wrap this up, it is absolutely embarrassing. And they should stop making event comics sooner rather than later and get their act together. You can't see the video here. There's also a link in the video description.